Hey guys, it's the Crimson Warrior here, and today I'm going to be doing another drawing video. Yay. So before I begin the video, I just wanted to let the general public know about my subscriber viewer problem. Unfortunately, currently, as well, only a very small 5.6% of my viewers are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, please hit the subscribe button down below. It's free. You can always change your mind later. There's no problems in doing that. And let us begin with the drawing. Let's go. Okay, so today, ladies and gentlemen, we will be working on landscaping. Yay. This is a topic I kind of struggle with a little bit, so bear with me here. I am good at it, however, so let us begin. The first thing that we're going to start when it comes to drawing landscaping, or at least work on it, if you're doing like a building drawing, or like a construction drawing, or a person drawing, a scene, battle scene, something, anything really, this is the kind of video you're going to want to watch, okay, ladies and gentlemen? If you plan on drawing anything with a landscape, this is the video for you, okay? Do not exit out of this video. This video is definitely going to be recommended. Anyways, so let's start with drawing a mountain, okay? Let's start with drawing a mountain, fair mountain. Or at least work on different types. So off in this corner, we're going to work on type of mountain number 1. That's a tiny little bump. Just a little hill, okay? You can like round it out a little bit. You can make it jagged or whatever. As long as type number 1 is a tiny bump like that, just a little hill that you'd see. Just here and there, maybe down the road, who knows. That's type number 1. Type number 2, bit bigger. I'm going to connect them all. How about I label this paper mountain types, exclamation point. All right. So the next type of mountain we're going to draw, my shaky hands are good for this, is going to be a bit more of a jagged, kind of taller sort of mountain. You can make this kind of mountain as tall as you want, okay? You could make it all the way up here. You can make it like all the way down there. It doesn't matter as long as it has more jagged edges than type number 1. We'll add greenery maybe later, who knows? Just gonna go over it with a thicker line. And once you've gone over it with a little bit thicker line, then you will have type number 2. You can do it thin, you can do it thick, whatever. That really doesn't matter, as long as you have fun doing it. So that's the main thing about art. Check. You guys can still see. I just look from the sides of my computer to see if like you guys can still see the video, and you guys can, which is good news. Because I never know. Okay, I can't see the screen; it's facing away from me. Anyways, so then we're going to work on type number 3 for mountains, okay? Minecraft mountains, alright? Minecraft mountains. Caves and Cliffs Update 1.18. That's basically what mountains could be like. I mean, they don't have to look like that. You can do like more of a cliff shape here if you wish. You don't have to draw them exactly like this either. I just drew a random scribble. And it looks like a mountain. You can draw like cliffs, you can draw more jagged edges. But type number 3 definitely has to be tall. Okay? If it's gonna be type number 3, it has to have cliffs. Okay? It has to have cliffs. Maybe a few little caves here and there if you're gonna work on that kind of thing. Okay? And then we're just going to work on like the little miniature cliff lines or like little rocks, extra rocks in the mountain and stuff like that. They don't all have to be like the same length or equal lines. No. They can be like down, they can be up, they can be every which way. As long as there are at least a few on the mountain. With a wee bit of shading here and there. Wee bit. Then you can say that you have drawn a mountain, alright? I actually forgot to add that to mountain type 2. So I'm going to do that real quick. And there we go. Those are the main 3 mountain types that you will see. You'll see hills. You'll see larger hills. I don't know what to call that tiny middle mountain. And then you have the actual mountains. Okay, that's the 3 type of mountains and hills that you can draw. Hills and mountains. You guys can see that? Yes, you can. All right. I didn't exactly color all the way in. I recommend you guys should color all the way in. I didn't, just for the sake of my time and my video. Because once I hit over 1,000 subscribers, I will start getting paid to do videos over 10 minutes. So, yeah. Anyways, moving on. That is mountain types. Let's move on. So the next type of thing we're going to be drawing is going to be trees. And for little trees or grass. No, let's do trees. Tree types. So I'm not the best at trees. We're just going to work on this. Still, this video is recommended. I'm pretty good. Anyways. So to draw a tree, you're going to want to do like a really long, thick, kind of bumpy, squiggly kind of C, kind of like that. You can't really see it, but in this tree there is a lot of like little jagged edges, to symbolize or like reiterate the bark of the tree. Okay, this is gonna be a smaller tree. Okay, smaller. If you're going to draw branches with it, make sure it starts thin near the tip of the branch or where the branch ends. And then as you get closer to the center trunk, it gets thicker. Kind of like, well, hang on, let me just label it number 1. There on my lid, hang on. I like this mechanical pencil, it's my favorite. I'm going to use it in every video now, but anyways. So what I mean by this is just like kind of, if you're drawing like a tornado or something, it starts like kind of thin at the bottom and then you go to the top and it gets like wider and wider and wider until it covers whatever amount of page you want it to cover. Okay. Another thing for branches is that you're gonna want to, on a tree anyways, is you're gonna want to have a couple smaller, more out-jutting kind of branches. And the same as the main branch. When you're doing extra branches on the main branch, make sure you start thin out at the end and then gets thicker as you get closer to the main branch. And then you connect that to your tree. So we're going to work on this other branch over here. It's going to get thicker and thicker and thicker. And then it gets to there. I think I'm going to draw like an extra branch for this one. Thicker, thicker. That was a bad branch, but you know what? No tree is perfect, and we're just here to have fun. And I'm here to teach you guys how to draw trees and landscaping and stuff. But anyways, it gets thicker, 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 thicker. And then Nah, that's a bad branch. I don't like that one. We're going to make this branch end a little bit longer and then work on the out jutter. And then the out jutter, is what I call it, is going to have an out jutter itself. A single branch can have more than one branch on it, you know. And then that branch immediately gets thicker, and then we're going to draw like a smaller branch kind of here. Okay. This one's not going to have any connectors to it just because. And then right here, we're going to draw another branch just real quick. But this is an okay tree. Honestly, an okay tree. Now you can make this kind of tree as big or as tiny as you want. It doesn't really matter, okay? That is tree type number 1, and then tree type number 2. It's gonna be, boom. Yeah, big boys, big boy trees. I got this idea just now from Legend of Zelda, okay? From the Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, etc. These big trees that you'd see in like the Korok Forest and stuff, yeah, this is where this kind of tree came from. Boom. And then you're just gonna wanna like make the tree detail lines and stuff. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Nope, no copyright. Anyways, so the type of tree number 1 is up and down as tall as you want, and then the second type of tree is gonna be larger, okay? Those are the types of trees that you can draw. Tree types. Hey, this. Look at this. My mom's talking to my sister, trying to blur it out. So, those are the types of trees that you can draw. Type number 1 is gonna be tall or short. And the second type of tree depends on thickness. How thick you make the tree. Okay? The third type of drawing for landscaping that we are going to do is not going to be bodies of water. It's not my best ever. We're going to do land, the actual land. So first off, we're just going to draw 3 straight-ish lines. Well, 2 straight lines anyways. The third line that I'm going to draw is going to be a bit more jagged and rugged than the rest. That line is elsewhere on its own accord. Jeez. There we go. So, land type number 1. Land type number 2, and land type number 3. We're gonna add to these 3 land types. I got 1 minute left. Oh my. No. So, hang on. Let me think. I have very little time, so the 3 types are sloped or angled, grassy, fielded, and rocky. Those are the 3 land types. I'm going to let you see that for a few seconds more before I have to do the outro. And doing the outro now. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider subscribing down below. It's free. I want to change this number. You guys can always unsubscribe later. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.